Hi, I'm Mike Schwartz, and I'm the founder of Grai Matter. And I want to thank JumpStart and Ethan and Jackie and all the fellow members of the cohort. It's just been an honor to work with everybody and a fantastic experience. I have spent 30 years as a strategy consultant and entrepreneur in healthcare. Alongside the heroism and boundless compassion of the doctors and nurses who care for us all, it is appalling and horrifying to see how the industry actually operates on the inside. Imagine you are 6 months out of nursing school. You are a med-surg nurse covering 7 patients, even though the standard ratio is 4 because the unit is short-staffed. The med-surg unit is the largest part of the hospital. The hospital's bread and butter, where patients come from emergency, general surgery, and direct admits, many for recurring episodes of chronic disease. Not all nurses are the same, and not all patients are the same. Among your 7 patients, 1 is on an insulin drip, which you are not qualified, or you are not certified to manage. Another is bipolar and homeless, and you have no experience in behavioral health. A third speaks Vietnamese, which you don't speak. And a 4th patient has multiple wounds from a car accident. But it is on your unit, but the patient is on your unit because the ICU, where the patient should be, is full. You are ready to quit nursing. Let me say this again. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so let me say bad assignments cause bad shifts, and bad shifts cause nurses to quit. The turnover rate in med-surg is 3 times the rate in the rest of the hospital. That means that over 80% of all nursing turnover is in the hospital in the med-surg unit. In fact, the nursing shortage that we hear so much about is really a problem of turnover in med-surg, and that in turn can be traced back to bad assignments in med-surg nursing. So how big is this problem? Across the healthcare workforce, it is conservatively worth $13 billion a year, which is the direct cost that hospitals incur to pay staffing agencies to replace workers who quit. This does not include agency nurse price premiums, overtime, longer length of stay, costs of lower patient satisfaction, and loss of human capital. With 4,500 hospitals, the direct cost alone comes out to about $3 million per hospital per year. On average, 160 care workers per hospital, including many nurses, leave their jobs. It costs $18,000 in direct agency fees alone to replace each worker. The solution we have built to help the charge nurse make better nurse-to-patient assignments is our software and benchmarking product, NurseMatch. First, NurseMatch matches nurses to patients. Not all patients are the same, and not all nurses are the same. Patients vary according to medical acuity, psychological needs, and social determinants, including language. Nurses vary according to certifications, experience, language, and preferences. The product delivers recommended matches between the nurses and patients to the charge nurse, who then makes assignments. Second, NurseMatch recommends adjustments and support staffing so that collectively the workload is manageable and distributed evenly and fairly based on predictions using Grai Matter proprietary productivity benchmarks. Third, NurseMatch collects feedback from the patients and nurses at the end of each shift, and then compares actual to predicted workload, again, against predicted against proprietary benchmarks. The algorithms update, so the system gets better and better, and the charge nurse also gets better and better at making assignment decisions. The reason NurseMatch can do what I just described is that we use multiple different types of data, shown on the left, that collectively and dynamically represent the healthcare system. We've assembled a cross-disciplinary team of experts, shown on the right, who specialize in building models using just these kinds of data. The combination allows us to develop algorithms that match nurses to patients and then nurses to the rest of the care workforce and to technology, enabling us to dynamically match patient demand for care with the capacity to deliver care on a continuously evolving basis. We have a product roadmap. In the first 6 months, we're developing and implementing the minimum viable product and assembling the algorithms and reference data set to establish the productivity benchmarking product. To prove out the MVP and build the benchmarking reference data set, we are assembling our own core ecosystem of 4 to 5 health system customers and data providers. We're working with 3 existing ecosystems, Abundant, Hatco, and Dandelion, to assemble the ecosystem. We're raising $1 million now to assemble our core ecosystem, implement NurseMatch, and build the reference data set to our productivity benchmarking. And over the next 18 months, we're building the solution to the chronic workforce shortage in healthcare, and would love to talk to you about joining us along the path. Thank you.